Welcome back to Midnight Questions, the podcast where we explore ideas that sit somewhere between science, culture, belief, and mystery. And today's question is a big one. Can astrology save lives? So, what even is astrology? Well, astrology is the belief that the positions of celestial bodies, also known as the planets, stars, sun, and the moon, relate to human personality and events on Earth. Different cultures have actually developed different systems. So, for example, Western astrology focuses on zodiac signs like Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, whilst Vedic astrology, which comes from India, places more emphasis on planetary timing and destiny. Despite constant debate about whether it's scientifically valid, astrology is everywhere right now. TikTok astrology videos get billions of views, birth chart apps are downloaded by the millions. People seriously ask questions like, is Mercury retrograde ruining my life? Or should I trust this person if they're a Scorpio? But when people say astrology can save lives, what do they actually mean? One possible answer is mental health. For some people, astrology creates structure. Imagine someone going through grief, anxiety, or heartbreak. Astrology can make events feel meaningful instead of random, and psychologically, meaning matters. Research shows that hope, emotional support, and a sense of direction can genuinely affect how people cope with stress. If reading a horoscope encourages someone to reflect on their behaviour, leave a toxic relationship, or finally seek help, then astrology may have indirectly influenced their life in a positive way. There are even online communities built around astrology, where people have said they feel understood for the first time. Now, none of this proves. At the same time, astrology can become dangerous when people treat it like the absolute truth. Some people delay important decisions, avoid medical care, or stay trapped in unhealthy situations because they believe the universe wants it. And social media can make this worse. Fear-based astrology content spreads fast online. You'll see videos predicting disasters because of eclipses, moon phases, or planetary alignments. For vulnerable people, especially teenagers or people that already struggle with anxiety, that kind of content can become very overwhelming. Most experts agree on one thing. Astrology should never replace professional medical advice, therapy, or critical thinking. This leads to something fascinating: the placebo effect. The placebo effect happens when belief itself changes how someone feels, sometimes emotionally, sometimes even physically. So if astrology gives someone confidence, hope, or motivation, could that belief alone influence real outcomes? Maybe. Not because planets are secretly controlling human destiny, but because human beings are deeply influenced by expectation and emotion. If someone reads a horoscope saying, "This is the month to make a change," and that pushes them to leave a harmful environment or reconnect with people that they trust, astrology may have played a role in improving their life. But the power there may come more from a psychological perspective than from the stars themselves. Maybe astrology survives for one simple reason. Humans hate uncertainty. We want patterns, meaning, and explanations, especially during difficult moments. And whether it's religion, philosophy, science, or astrology, people naturally search for systems that make their life feel less random. The stars become a kind of mirror. Sometimes people aren't really looking for predictions, but they're actually looking for reassurance. So, can astrology save lives? Directly, there's no scientific evidence that star signs predict the future or heal illnesses. But indirectly, through comfort, reflection, community, and hope, astrology may influence people in meaningful ways. The important thing is balance, curiosity without blind belief. Whether astrology is objectively true, but why humans have always needed something to believe in when life feels uncertain. Thanks for listening to Midnight Questions. If you enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast and share it with someone who checks the horoscope every morning. See you next time.